Hello everyone and welcome back to the Black Gentleman's Culture Premium Cigar and Spirits channel. Today we are out front and rocking with a Plasencia Alma Fuerte. Yes, this is a 6 1/4 by 54 soft box press cigar, and it is a Nicaraguan Puro. So everything is from Nicaragua on this cigar. Now, that being said, let's get into it. First of all, you're going to get a very soft, sweet cedar off of the body. Off of the foot, you're going to get a little bit of spice kick with just that cedar with it. And on the cold draw, you get a little bit of cayenne pepper. Just very light, and again with the cedar. The cigar I've had for about let's say about 2 to 3 months, but the box itself was rolled in 2023. So basically I sat on this for a couple of months just to make sure it got to that 2-year limit on aging. All right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and get through the first third, and I'll let you know how the flavor's going and anything else or weird may happen. Who knows? Because lately, some of these major people been making me toss their cigars into the cigar graveyard, which you see behind this cigar. All right, folks. Okay, everyone, we are back on the final third. Let me tell you, the burn is that soft kitty roller coaster, and not even gonna lie, this cigar right now is rocking at a 9. You talking about just pure delight. It's a very mild cigar. You're going to pick up almond, a little bit of cinnamon. This is a flavor bomb. The smoke is thick and creamy at the same time, and the aromatics is just spot on. You can smell the cedar coming off of this, and that little bit of spice, I'll say cinnamon or baker spice coming through the retrohale is perfect. I paired this with my favorite beverage, which just happens to be Canada Dry Ginger Ale, and let me tell you, this cigar is the star of the show. It's not being overpowered by the ginger. This thing is just rocking. I don't know where the cigar has been. I've kept getting recommendations, so I'll finally listen. Like I said, I picked it up. The box is from 2023. And let me tell you, the Plasencia family did a great job with this cigar. I've had one of their cigars before, and it was I can't remember which one it was, but it was heavily, and I do mean heavy, on the pepper. But this right here, the pepper that comes through is just nice and smooth. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get through the halfway point. All right. We are back. And as you can see, that kitty roller coaster burn is still going on with this. But everything in this cigar is perfect. The draw, like I said, I could use it as a straw if I wanted to. The cedar, the almond is kicked in a little bit more. The pepper that comes through the retrohale hasn't increased, but it still remains. And like I said, the smoke itself is thick and creamy. And it's to the point where it took me basically getting to the halfway point that I had to crack open a ginger ale completely, not just giving it a good sip. I had to take a couple of swigs just to go ahead and get this off of my palate. And let me tell you, this is something you can enjoy with friends. Now, let me tell you what's going to be the problem. I looked it up. Stateside, a lot of these are going between $220 to $240 for a box of 10. Me, I lucked up. I'm going to double check the price, but I believe I only paid maybe $130 for the box of 10. Again, I ordered this from iHavanas.com. So if you want to, there you go. Look them up, because that's where I got this from. And let me just say again, this cigar is a solid 9. And truthfully, my wife may bust me upside my head, but I'm really contemplating ordering 2 more boxes so I could put this in rotation with my favorite daily cigar that I enjoy, and that's the Avo Synchro Nicaragua, box pressed as well. But that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this first band because unfortunately it won't slide off, and I'm gonna go ahead and see how this final third does. But I'm telling you folks, this is a perfect cigar for newbies and for vets. This cigar just delivers, and it doesn't have to be what some people say, oh, it gotta be strong. No. This cigar is a flavor bomb, not a pepper, not a heavy spice, but an all-around even kill flavor bomb. All right, folks, see you at the final third. Okay, we are now down to that final third. As you can see, that burn is still the kiddie roller coaster. And there was a aromatic flavor profile change. Now you're getting just a solid sweet leather coming off of this. Meaning not through the retrohale, but off of the smoke itself. So when you go to take a puff of this cigar, you're definitely at this point going to be getting leather and everything else. This cigar, like I said, is a solid 9. Doesn't need nothing else with it. This is one of them cigars you break out when you're playing a good game of Texas Hold'em or anything else you're doing just to relax. And for me, that means when I'm on my smoker, I see I'm gonna have to break one of these out, break out a Dos Equis, and just rock. Like I said, this cigar is really fighting Davidoff for if it wants to be my favorite cigar. Like I said, I'm beyond pleasantly surprised. I highly recommend this cigar. And like I said earlier, I'm going to have to order more, put it in a rotation. But the only thing I don't like about this cigar is unfortunately the price. And truthfully, I think it's because of the tariffs. The tariffs is driving up the price of this cigar. So I'm definitely going to hit up iHavanas again, grab a couple more boxes, and just keep it moving. That being said, folks, it is that time of the video. You know what I'm about to say to you. If you like cigars, you got them, smoke them. If you have a whole lot of them, definitely share them and make another cigar head like yourself. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I already called my son and told him this is going to be his introduction into the bigger cigars. Because I'm bringing him along. Had him smoke a couple of little flavor cigars to get him used to it. But this right here, this is perfect for him. And this will be perfect, like I said, for a newbie or a seasoned vet. because this thing just outright delivers. All right, folks, I'll see y'all on the next cigar, and I'll give y'all a quick peek. This is the cigar graveyard. Whenever you give me a trash cigar, or when I buy one, I just toss it out there. And I'm going to tell you, this grass right now, I haven't even treated it. So it's that thick already without treating. And I do believe it's from all them nasty, terrible cigars I done tossed out there. All right, folks. See you at the next one. Okay, folks, it was bugging me to my core. So I went back on to ihavanas.com to find out exactly how much this cigar is. These cigars for a box of 10 right now is selling for $115. And I'm telling you, that includes shipping and handling. So if you want a great cigar, do yourself a favor. Before they remove this sale, go to ihavanas.com. Again, it's ihavanas.com and pick up a box. It's going to take in between 7 to 10 days for it to be delivered to you. But trust me, it's worth the wait. So again, this cigar to me is a solid 9. I highly recommend this cigar. Go to ihavanas.com and grab a box. You won't be disappointed.
Thinking that I can't do it, live the life that I'm choosing. See, I wish the stars would align sometimes. Consolation keeping me clueless. This doubt gets all in my mind sometimes, but I'll shake it off in due time. Feeling just like a jail cell, but we gotta do the time. Got a dream and I gotta make it timeless. See it every time I close my eyelids. Gotta find freedom through the music, yeah. Solace in the silence. You ever feel your thoughts getting violent? You ever look hard but never find it? You ever get dead tired of trying, but you're reminded?
I don't wanna slow down, working out control now. All these long nights to make paradise my home. I don't wanna slow down, working out control now. All